Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Aisha. I'm a certified trauma-informed coach, and I am on a mission to help 1 million women become their most confident and successful selves with the use of law of assumption. If you've not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit the button and tap the bell icon so you never miss out on powerful tips, inspiring stories, and essential guidance so you too can manifest the life of your dreams. Today's channeled message Monday, I will be meditating on the idea of not having to interpret and decode our feelings, but rather just to sit with our feelings, to experience our feelings, to understand them intuitively, rather than trying to logic and rationalize our way through them. This day and age, a lot of people are very good at picking apart their emotional experience and psychoanalyzing themselves rather than just being. And manifestation is all about being. And that starts with letting yourself be, allowing your feelings and emotions to express themselves without having to logic your way through them and understand them. Instead, just feel them and let them do their job the way that they were intended. So I will start with a little prayer and take a few deep breaths to get into the meditative state. And let's get into today's channeled messages. I ask you to set aside my human ego and allow me to channel whatever messages you would like me to receive and communicate today for my collective to benefit them and help them to have a better manifesting experience. Feeling is being. Being is flow. To be is simply to be. All these extra layers we add are unnecessary. When we begin to be and observe our beingness, we practice a state of self-trust. Rather than micromanage who we are based on who we believe we should be, we instead create an opportunity to exist, to hold space, to not judge, to not label, to not dissect, to be in the stillness of our own existence is to be one with God. For there is no separation. We say, to him we will return, because that is our true home. In coming from him to this world, we were meant to experience this and all this life has to offer. To experience is not necessarily to understand. For example, you don't have to understand the science of this world to appreciate its beauty. You don't have to understand how gravity works to know that it is infallible. You don't have to know why the sun sets in an amber hue, or why the clouds are able to float. You don't have to understand how rivers somehow always flow to the sea, to know that these features of our world exist. They are real. They are happening now and all around you. You don't have to allow your humanness to take away from the experience of your godliness. You don't have to allow your physical being to take away from your spiritual being. The two may exist as one. Just as two truths can exist simultaneously. You can be the true you, the core of you, the breath of you, and the body, the flesh, and all the many interpretations of the flesh. It's not necessary to understand in order to appreciate the meaning. We falsely believe that knowing all of the facts and understanding every detail and every aspect of our circumstances, of our existence here, of our interactions with others, that it will somehow give it more meaning. Deepening your understanding does not always increase the meaningfulness of it. Observing nature is one of the most perfect examples of this. Many, if not all humans, have a natural inclination to be near water, to sit in nature, to feel the coolness of the earth beneath their feet, to take a deep breath in the windy landscape and feel the sun on their skin or feel the rain pour down, to be at one with nature. There is an inherent appreciation of it, as if our soul knows this is only for a short time, that we get to cherish all that is included in this earthly plane. The deepening of meaning in this world often has nothing to do with what we know and understand, and everything to do with what we feel and intuit. Your body is an instrument. Enjoy its melody. Some symphonies create a feeling of tension and horror and arousal of the senses. And some orchestral music brings you to tears for the feelings it generates within you. One does not have to understand the vibrations, the chemistry of the rosin against the strings when using a bow on an instrument. One does not have to understand how the formation of the wood or the metal, when acted upon with wind or force, generates a sound. In order to deeply and profoundly receive the meaning of such sounds, allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to exist in whatever emotion is coming, whatever sensation has washed over you. To feel it is to give it meaning. The more you can spend this time practicing the being, the stillness, the vibrations within you, the temperature on your skin, the weight of your clothing on your body, the smell of the room you're in, If you slow down into the stillness, you may even hear your beating heart. Certainly you can hear yourself inhale and release your breath. As for your emotions, they're no different. Neurons firing in your brain, hormones flowing through your body. Does not matter the cause or the method that these emotions are generated through. What matters is to recognize them, to be with them, to be with you. They say to err is to be human. To feel is to be human. To be is to be human. Humans have an uncanny consciousness available to us at all times, yet so few exercise the full extent of this. Though feelings may be heavy, emotions can cause pain, running away is never the solution. All too often, you are operating from a place of pain or hurt, fear or doubt, running from them instead of understanding their meaning. When you pause to understand, not through fact or logic, not through interpreting and often misinterpreting the details, but through the stillness of being, the freedom of allowing those energies to flow through you, meaning can be derived from that stillness of observation. Rather than fighting, experience it. Rather than holding tight to the reins of control, release them. Let yourself be taken on a ride through this journey of life. Let yourself have the freedom and comfort to sit back. You are the watcher of your movie. And though you can direct it, the focus should not be on micromanaging every moment. The focus should be on turning within and seeing how this moment is reflected within you. Tapping into these feelings and emotions is the quickest way to get where you're going. Because you can't become if you don't know who you are being. So be. Breathe. Exist. Be still. This place is not your home, but you are your home within this place. Invite those feelings into your home. Welcome them. Do not judge them at first glance. Revel in them. For the richer you feel the sadness, the more expansive joy becomes. Do not label any emotion or feeling as bad, and instead appreciate the purpose it is serving for you. Feel your way through this life. Don't overthink. Feelings are your gift. Emotions are your guidance. thinking may allow for interpretation. However, meaning comes from the heart, not the brain, not the mind. Comes from something words cannot explain. Because meaning comes from you, the core of you, the true you. Release yourself today from any need to overanalyze and interpret. Give yourself the grace to be where you are and just look. Look around, look within, and look beyond. All right, that is today's channeled message, and wow. I think that was really interesting to, I suppose, to face the fact that as humans, all too often we are over-rationalizing instead of being. And I think we came here to remember how to be. And so many things in life make us focus on the doing, the having, the not having. What are we doing wrong? What are we doing right? How can we do better? Takes us away from the now moment where we can just be. So I think everybody needed that reminder today. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget, I do have a Confidence Club premium membership where I share even more in-depth lessons and personal stories, as well as my custom methods and techniques to help you manifest quicker and easier. I appreciate every one of you for watching today, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!